Today we will create the web environment with our BTP trial account. Trial account we created yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, element. Before that, I was trying to show you the Eclipse RAP architecture. My screen is shared.
Yeah.
Okay. One, we have already register one of our client here. I will just log in it and I will show one of the already available RAP service there that we recently created. I am successfully logged in. Now we can see the services. Close it and I will open again. This is the package that we created and like package in the web. Then in this package, our services and everything will be here. If in case it is not showing all the objects, then you can simply right click and load full content. And then now you can see that complete structure. Here I will show you one database dictionary table. Then we create one application to create delete record in this table. Okay, let me show you that table. Okay, for example, this is our table with the name ZZProc delegate, for example, and these are some of its fields. Okay, and this is it same table that if we can create in ABAP using the transaction SE11. Okay, as because it is public cloud, SE11 is not available there, so only option here is to create from Eclipse. But if you are on-prem system, then you have both option. You can create in Eclipse or you can create using the transaction SE11. Both using the both ways you can create the table. That table you can view here. If you create the table here in Eclipse, that table can be accessible using the transaction code SE11. Similarly, if you create the table in SE11, that table is accessible here in Eclipse. First, we create the table, then we create the CDS, core data service. Okay, we can see that CDS is just a view. We can see the view name, the CDS name, and as select from this. This CDS is only selecting the data from this view. We have one join here. We called it association. We have one association here with another view as per our requirement. Okay, we can create. For the time being, you can ignore this association. We will discuss later. Then these are the fields and we can, these are the alias of the fields. You can change the name of the field. For example, you will call this app ID as a app ID. Okay, note that these will be the case sensitive. And there are some annotations are already there. Optional annotations. If you want, you can use them. What these annotations will do, we will discuss detailed when we create an over application. As a quick, I can explain that when you write this with the notation, this created by field will automatically failed. Okay. Similarly, created add will be failed when you use this annotation. The last change by and change that these fields will going to be failed automatically when you use this annotation as true. Okay. If you didn't use, then these fields you have to manually fill. Okay. I will show you in the application as well. Let me first, better to show you first application. This is the whole data. This is the final result of this RAP service. I will show you some more steps. Before that, I'm going to show the final service or data V4. I will preview it because this has user UI annotation that then we can see its preview. In the preview, we can see that a complete Fiori app is here. Okay, with some data. For example, I choose one. This is edit. For example, I choose this. Then I click save. This changed by, and changed on will automatically be filled. It's filled. You can see that. And changed by is the same user. Okay. These are the user IDs. And data is updated here as well. Changed by, you can see that updated. Also, there are filters are here, some, and we can use the create option here, and we can add, remove the columns here, sort groups, everything available by default. And filters, we can use any field as a filter. For example, change by, we can using the filter. Okay. So also the drafting is enabled automatically here. Okay. And now this Fiori application is here without any ABAP code. Okay. Now I will show you. I was showing you the steps. I showed the table and I showed the CDS. This one. Then I will create the consumption CDS. That is. This is just the consumption. We can say that projection. Okay. This is the projection. For example, if we want from this is our CDS. If we want some fields to be used, for example, we don't want to use this field, we can remove this field from here. Okay, that field will not be available in Fiori. So this is just the projection. Okay, and these are the same annotations to these fields should be to be filled automatically. These are derived from the table automatically. When we create these annotations comes automatically. Okay, after the projection, then we create the behavior on CDS and behavior on projection we will create. This is the CDS behavior. Okay, and please note one thing that don't feel this is a complex. This all is auto-generated code. Okay, code will be automatically generated. Just you have to edit. Okay, when we create our application, you will see that these all things will be automatically generated for us. Okay, we just edit the things here. Behavior. This is the implementation class. Okay, in this class, if you want to write some logics, you can you will write here, and this is the table backend table. The draft tables. This is also system created automatically. This is the persistent table where our data will be going to store. Draft will be going to store here, and e-tag master is there for locking mechanism, and different fields are there. For example, this field is mandatory and these fields are read only. We defined some fields here. Okay. Then these are the operations we defined here. And these are actions, okay, for drafting like that. And this is the mapping with the CDS to the table fields. Okay. These are the table fields and these are the CDS fields. Okay. That's all. And final, here is the consumption. In the consumption, you can, for example, you don't want to delete, you can comment it out. Okay, delete will be disappear. Similarly, if you comment this out, edit will be disappear. Similarly, create. Okay, and after that, we create the service definition. Service definition, we will define what we will going to expose in our service. This is the service definition, and we are going to this CDS only. We have only one CDS, that's why only one is there. In when our application is big, then we may have multiple CDS. Then we can choose what to expose, what to not. Then finally, the service binding that I already showed. The service binding, we are previewing the application. This is our application that we discussed. Now we will enable the ABAP environment with our trial account. For this, let me, now I'm going to close this. Okay, don't feel the application is complex. I just show you the one application. When we create the application, you will see that things will be straightforward, and code the annotations that what there will be going to generate automatically. Okay, say this is our sub account. We will use the booster. We will follow this document. Okay, to subscribe the in that environment. Prereq is defined is there. Okay, that prereq we already has. We are in our trial account. Okay, go to your trial account. We are in the trial account. Then sub account. Then booster, and prepare an account for a web trial. That's all. Okay, that we will do. In the booster, we can search here, but it's available as a first time. We'll use it. Prepare an account for a web trial. Just simply click the start. It's created. Now we will navigate to our sub account. Before the navigating, we can download the service key. The service key we will use to connect this in with the Eclipse. Let's download. It is downloaded as a default key in download folder. Okay, we will use this file. If I open this file, we can see that it's XML code. It's not XML, sorry, JSON code. Okay, here these are the description and the URLs, authentication thing like client ID, sub account ID, sub URL, like that. All information is there. Now let's go to our sub account. We're going to navigate to our sub account. So sub account. Go to instance and subscription. This is ABAP. We just subscribe, instance is there. We can also download the key from here. Okay. The same key we can here, we can see that it is the same. Okay. We can download here. You can copy paste it as well. Okay. It's the same file. Okay. This should be available. And now we will go to Eclipse. Here, we will simply let go. Here we will simply create the ABAP project. How we will create? We will go to the we can right click new ABAP cloud project. Okay. If it is a cloud system you are going to connect, then you will use ABAP cloud project. If you are going to connect the on-prem system, then you will choose the ABAP project. Okay. If first let's choose the cloud project, because our BTP is on cloud, our ABAP system is on cloud, ABAP environment is in cloud. Okay, that's why we will use the cloud project. Similarly, this client is also on the cloud, so that for that client we also choose the option cloud, and we use their URL. Now from here is somewhere we can go and create the project, but that I will find where it is. Right click new the project. Here you will provide the service URL. If you have, if you don't have it, extract the URL from the service key. Okay. How we will extract? I will click here. Then I will paste the JSON file, JSON content here, or I will import from the file. Download folder. That is. So this URL is extracted here. I simply copy it. Okay. Close. Paste that URL here. Next. Okay, the login screen is here. Now you will log in. Okay, simply I will click here. It will prompt for the login. In the credentials, I will provide my BTP account user and the password. As because I already provided in this browser, I'm already logged in with the BTP account. That's why systems use that credentials automatically. Didn't ask again to be provided. It's successfully login. When it's login, now we can in Eclipse. Here we will name our project trial en underscore, for example, 0. Okay. And this will be our project name, and then finish. Open the web perspective. Okay, I already opened. Now we can see that one thing note here, that we will not going to create anything. We are not going to create a package. Package is already available zlocal. We will use that, because if we create the package, then transport request will be required. Here, because it's a public system and for trial purpose only, things will not going to be moved to other system. That's why only local we will use it. One thing. Other thing, very important that we have to be careful. Whatever you develop here, it will be available publicly. Anyone in the world can see your development. So we have to be careful by saving any our personal things. Okay. So here, when I open it, we can see that 20,155 objects are here. These are objects worldwide uh, created uh, by the developers for their trainings. Okay, and these are deleted periodically. Okay, maybe after 30 days going to be deleted. Okay, so these things we have to be careful. Now when I open it, these are the sub packages. We will also create our package under this. Okay, and we start our application. Let's randomly open and let's see someone's objects here. For example, someone create here database tables, the test customers you can see. Okay, this is created by someone. Okay, and only core data service they created there. I cannot see here the behavior may be there. I cannot see the behavior and the service definitions here. Here, okay, here are some more things. For example, they have some business services. Let's see their application we can preview. Let's see if it's open or not. It's open. Someone just created, but its metadata file is not available. Okay. If not available, then we will simply. Only two columns are there. Nothing is there. Some data. I don't know what they created. Okay, this is not working properly, I think. Okay, because of the test system. Okay, similarly, tomorrow we will create our package here and we will create one application. Then we will see, we will start working here. And I will expect all of them to have this Eclipse and the trial account and the web environment ready for the development for the next session. Next